guys, it's day 3 of my 100 days of consistency. Coming in from work now. Just a reminder, these 100 days of consistency, my main focus and the cornerstone of these 100 days is really to build on and build upon my relationship with Christ, because I believe if I'm consistent in building upon that and focusing on his kingdom and his righteousness, all things will fall in its rightful place. You know what I mean? So all my goals, everything I'm looking forward to doing will fall into its rightful place. God knows our wants and our needs, and I do believe that once I get my relationship with him intact and in one accord and fully up where it needs to be, I believe it will start falling into its rightful place. So today, me and my coworkers were just talking about just life. Things are getting expensive. Things are sometimes just not making sense, especially when it comes to buying a house. You know what I mean? All the taxes you have to pay. Working. I get paid fairly well, I'd say. A 6-figure job, but still, like when you're supporting a family, and then all the tax you have to pay, your paycheck is taxed, and then everything you do in this life is taxed. Your home is taxed, the food you buy is taxed, the vehicle you buy is taxed, everything you buy is taxed. It's like you can't get away from anything. It's like you're getting double taxed. You get taxed from your paycheck and then taxed from everything you purchase in this life. And tax ain't cheap. Especially the amount of money that I get paid, and then once they're done taking out their taxes, oh my gosh, it is ridiculous. And I live in Canada, so for my fellow Canadians, you'll understand, and fellow Ontarians for who live in Ontario. So it's pretty crazy, and I do believe everyone should have a business. Have something where you're building on the side. It doesn't have to be something big and extravagant right away, but you're working your 9 to 5, you're working your in your career, that's great. But have something that you're doing for yourself. Right now we're working for other people. People control our schedule, control our time off, control what we do, how we do it. So I personally want to be in control of my life. So I do believe everyone should have something that they're building on the side, some type of business where you can just slowly build it, have your main career, support it as much as possible. And when you get to a certain point where, your business income can match your career income or surpass it, you at that point now have options. You're not working because you have to work, but you're working because you want to work for somebody. So you're not working for somebody because you have to, but because you actually want to. So if there's ever a time where you're like, oh, I need to leave, it's an emergency, where I can't work this job anymore, right? You have that option to leave, but still have the income from your business that can support you and your family, right? So I believe in working because you want to, not because you have to. It just, imagine you have to report to work for somebody. You have to do what they tell you to do. You have to tell them days you want off, and they can deny those days you request off. Depending on the type of job and career you're in, certain days you can't get off. Holidays, you have to work holidays. Your kids' and wives' birthdays, you have to work those days. Your own birthday. So it's at some point, man, it just you have to take in and realize, is this what life is about? Is this all it is? Just go to school until you're 18, and go to post-secondary for another 4 years, and hopes of getting some type of degree to hopefully get a good job, if you can even find one, and then work for the rest of your life. Work till you're 65 or so, and then just retire and try to enjoy your life, the remainder of your life. No, that ain't it. That don't make sense to me. So, like I said, work because you want to, not because you have to. Think about that.